Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Eze, and he's being shifted off it. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi. Now it's Messi. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2, then. Messi goes short. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just off target. Well, they've got it again, and it's made its way to him. Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread neatly. He's got away. Eze. He's free. He has got space. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. So we're still where we started right now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Zanetti, getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Messi. And he's in on goal. Real chance! He's scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the...
Olise! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga. And they win it back again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Hakimi. Rafinha. That has been slung wide. Rafinha is alert to the possibilities, but in the end... And the shots!
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bastoni. Reinders. Zanetti. And Serginho. Goes looking wide. And this is Messi. Now it's Olise. Perfectly measured that. Messi gets through on his own. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would...
And we've reached half-time.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's the keeper's ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Olise. Serginho. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Serginho. And it's Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. Cross goes in there. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That has not gone well. Cruyff shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Rashford. Lovely bit of skill. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And here's Rashford. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Reinders. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball, good take. And he plays one through. Now, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
11,
can now
el
introduce
dorsal
the
9,
first of their
serán
substitutes.
sustituidos por
3-0
el
and
dorsal
things are
6,
starting to look
el dorsal
awfully cosy.
17.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Messi. Played into space. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Palestine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Reinders. And it's Eze. Looking tidy in possession here. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Cruyff. Van Dijk. And it's Ugarte. Serginho. Ugarte has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
27
changes here, from both sides in
será
fact.
reemplazado por el dorsal 20. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Ugarte.
cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rafinha. Martinelli. Played up towards the front line. Ugarte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ugarte. Oh, it's a great ball here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Messi ready to try one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to...
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, shooting chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Threads one in. Great chance! Renan Lodi gets it clear. Spread out to the left. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ugarte. Renan Lodi goes sliding in. He's gone forward. And it's Eze. Hakimi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put paid to that. Renan Lodi. Referee's given a throw. Rafinha. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Eze.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, this could be a chance. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100 in unison. And already we're underway here. Shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he find the finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Serginho, ambitious ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pull it. Croatia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Van Bouten. Croatia finding their passes. Spread out to the left. And instinctive. Gets his head on it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Van Bouten. Now it's Yamal. Bebeto. And this is Hullet. Collar is onto this. Collar! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Has a shot! No, that's been intercepted. Now, he's got space here. That is a great pick out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vardiol gets into a good position. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Yamal. Good take, and is he in? Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Memphis Depay is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bebeto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, it's Memphis Depay! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly...
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's being shifted off it. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Good ball over the top. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. Messi. Bebeto. Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's worked it through. Hakimi has it out wide, and there's the header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vardiol. Pass somewhat off target. Bebeto. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Lofted in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Van Basten. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try to keep this alive. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Croatia get the ball rolling in the second half. Now it's Hullet. Bebeto. Could try cutting inside here. Cross in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Aimed in towards the centre. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Serginho. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. Bebeto. And it's Hakimi. It's a searching pass. Neatly clipped into space. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zanetti pinches it off him. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Zanetti. Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
It's Memphis Depay! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi goes short. Messi, there's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Messi. This looks promising. Danger averted for now. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. Collar. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And it's Van Bauten. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it out wide. Shoots! Corner number 4 coming up here. Referee's given a throw. Mbappe. And Serginho. Played out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. He's through here. Akanji makes the interception. Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Howson gets it away.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Hullet. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Croatia! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now this could be a chance. And he's there to belt it away. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little.
Face to face with the keeper. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Croatia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vieira. Probing pass. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Into
descuento.
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Owen. Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bullet. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the boss. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. He won't be happy with that one.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but a
big header! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Camavinga, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Batistuta. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Conte. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Yamal. Dunk cuts it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Looking to play him in. Deep cross. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Camavinga and Guardiol. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Conte. And here's Batistuta. Robertson purring through. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Chooses to go back. Oh, good spread. White proves just a little bit too strong. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cross from... It's a mighty effort! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Takes a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're back within reach! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Robertson. Bellingham. And that has been clubbed away. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho tries to play it through. He has found the way through. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Looking for options for movement. He's in space and looking for options. Played in. Oh, that was vital. And the half-time whistle goes. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastoni, and it's Zanetti. Ugarte. Now it's Camavinga. Conte, and that could set him on his way. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. It's a pretty loose pass. Clipped into space. Bullish header! And it's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. Shot a goal! And now they can clear their lines. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready.
Oh, what a climb! It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Big chance! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Conte. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Yamal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's rather hopeful. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well measured. And the finish! In for the pieces! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent...
There's the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Odegaard.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Out to the left it goes. Saka. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. And this is Depay. Looking for the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for a runner. Oh, important interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's beautifully weighted. Khan claims comfortably. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant. Camavinga! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Odegaard. Now it's Eze. Great ball, and he's in here. Eze takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Shot at goal! It's in! And they are right back within touch! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 10, Memphis.
So is this the start of a comeback? Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? He has done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Not the most accurate pass.
At a time.
Oh, good ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Van Dijk. And Guardiol. Camavinga. And the first 45 minutes are up. So off we go once more.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now then, it's Memphis Depay! And somehow he kept it out.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi carries the ball down the right. And it's Camavinga. And this is Depay. Oh, shooting chance! Great football, shot and save.
Memphis Depay clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Kivior.
Rice. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Vardiol.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread it left. Zanetti. That's a good chance for a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Bukayo Saka. Number 9. Eucharist. Number 20. Eze.
Serginho.
Number 10.
And it's Messi.
Coming on the field. Number 13.
Looking for options for movement.
Number 8.
That's very neat.
Number 11.
That's a throw.
Number 22, Soboslai. Number 18, Rooney.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bastoni. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Reinders. Now it's Messi. For Soboslai. Rooney. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. And this is Messi. And the shot! Oh, it's come and again! Rooney tries to clear.
Substitution in progress.
Backward it goes. And a chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Chance to deliver. He's got tall, and the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a decent clearance. And it's Son Heung-min, and it's made its way to him. Gordon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Reinders. Son Heung-min. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vardiol gets a foot in here. There's a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. Played in by Son Heung-min. And he's there to get it away. Gordon. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Van Nistelrooy! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Salah. That'll be a throw-in. Foot in. Kamavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe finds himself offside. Reinders. Mbappe, nicely spread. And it's Messi. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And that will be the final act. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is
England
fervent,
against
the atmosphere
Barcelona.
frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hazard. And the shot! Oh, good spread.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozor of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Van Dijk engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's come to nothing. And he's surging through. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Reinders. Messi. Hazard. Reinders wins the duel this time. Ugarte. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread it left.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
They get a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. Ugarte. And it's Reinders. No, that's been intercepted. Made out to the left flank. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Son Heung-min. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga. Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. And he's managed to gift it back. Ugarte.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga. It's played through for him. Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. Tries to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Ugarte cuts out the pass. Reinders. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Memphis Depay. That's Park Ji-sung. Out to the right. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Salah plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Jikia, deftly out wide. Now it's Rodri. That's a... Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia have their third corner. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Camavinga. It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. It's Park Ji-sung. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's had it nicked away. Rodri. Probing pass. Van Dijk. Ugarte.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 16, Rodri.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rashford.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Son Heung-min. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Succumbs to the pressure. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Reinders. Zanetti, he's in space and looking for options. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Spread out to the left. Ambitious ball here. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Mohamed Salah definitely has to be guilty as charged after that. He has nowhere to hide. All he can do is suck it up. I've been there.
And he cuts out the supply. Played in by Son Heung-min. Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. And this is Depay. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Played out to the right. Albert Ferrer. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And here's Depay. Distributed tidily. Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Park Ji-sung. That has been slung wide. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Messi. Ugarte. Camavinga. And it's Kirkes. Now it's Camavinga. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Over to the left. Hazard gets into a good position. He's in a great position here, and he's certainly onside here. Cleared without complication.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Park Ji-sung.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
This looks promising. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Messi. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done. Rashford. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Akanji. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that has put paid to that. Looking for options for movement. Jikia gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Camavinga. And Messi!
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 55. Number 42. Substitution in
And it's
progress.
been taken short. And here's Son Heung-min, played in with purpose. Gomez getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a lovely, neat pass. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. That looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate
has
now.
been indicated.
Out to the left it goes. Great vision. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Reinders. Mbappe has it out wide and it shoots! And that may well be that. That is that. Out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide...